Boom, chaka laka laka boom, chaka laka laka boom, chaka laka laka boom. Bonus points if you get that movie reference. Hey, I'm Done Beer Whisperer. How do you do? How the heck are you, man? I'm good. So hey, I got what I just found the other day. Two, count them, one, not one, but two hop, two of them, two freaking hops in this bad boy. Two Hop IPA. I meant to look this up before I got on camera, and then my mind wandered. I'm not going to read from their website. I just want to give you the stats. 7270 are the numbers on this bad boy. 7270, although the can says 67, I believe. So I don't know who's lying to me, man, but somebody ain't telling me the truth. So, anyways, they mean this as a West Coast IPA. This West Coast style India Pale Ale features Legacy and Cascade hops. So there you go. See, there's two hops in here, man. That's why they call it the two hops. See, that makes sense. A dry floral hop notes up front with clean citrus hop finish. Brewed in Belleville, Illinois. So how about that? So let's check out this bad boy, shall we? Just shall we? Oh, it's nice. Again, I'm having issues with my nose. I'm a bit stuffy, so I may be a little inaccurate. I'm having trouble deciphering some stuff. It is floral and citrusy, just as they suggest. But I was trying to give you more specifics than that. I'm actually getting. I mean, I expect to get from an IPA. You expect to get grapefruit. I mean, there are certainly notes of that. But I'm also feeling some other notes. I'm also feeling some other notes, some tangerine-like notes. Oh, kaboom! Oh yeah, it's good, man. It's really good. Let me show you the deal there. It's got a nice light. I mean, it has the appearance of the West Coast IPA. I mean, they're light in body, they're big in hops. This one's got some body. I mean, it's 7% or 6.7. I don't know who to believe, man. I do feel all of those citrus notes that they talk about. Oh, interesting. A lot of them early on. I certainly get some grapefruit. I'm also feeling some pineapple for some reason. I'm still feeling that tangerine that I mentioned earlier, but I'm getting some peppery notes at the end, a white peppercorn thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Are you following me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down, people? It's enjoyable. I tell you what, I mean, it is tough to make an IPA these days. And the reason I say that is because, well, there are just so many out there. It seems to be the flavor of the month at the moment. Everybody's done so many different things with an IPA. I mean, Ballast Point, I mean, has what, 100 variations at this point? 100 variations of Sculpin at this point. So, I mean, and the West Coast IPA has been kind of done. So to do a West Coast IPA, well, you've got to be as good as those others, but you might have to have something to stand out. My point being, I learned this to veggie lasagna. My wife had this last Friday. If I get out of the shot so you can see it. At a place called Nema's Pizza in Gassville, Illinois. We're both anticipating some issues. I gotta go into the details, but anyways. So to make a long story short, we got to wait for the day on Friday. We found this place, Nema's Pizza. They're known for their pizza. In fact, they've won international awards for pizza, and yet neither of us ordered pizza. They had that lasagna right there. You see on special, and it was 6.95, I believe, and that big, right? This is the Italian sausage sandwich that I had. It was 6.50. It was freaking beautiful. The only thing different about it was, most places you get an Italian sausage sandwich, and it's a whole sausage length. Here they use ground sausage. I didn't necessarily mind that. It was good. It was just different. But they do spice their own. She didn't say they grind it there, but she said they spice it there. So I'm guessing they buy a sausage and they They just spice it themselves. But it was awesome. It was spiced beautifully. I was trying to get it. I went around long way around the bar to try to tell you it was spiced perfectly. You could taste the fennel. It had just a tiny bit of heat, but not a lot, not enough to be a hot Italian, but enough to wake up your palate. It was beautiful. As you can see in that picture, they use enough cheese to make you not poop for a week on this beautiful grinder roll that they split top. And anyways, then from there we went to. So we had some issues that day, right? Um, there was well, we weren't sure if we are going to spend the night anywhere or not. So let me be clear about that. But we thought we might stay at a place called Rainbow Trout Farm. But not everything they had was open, and the closest store was about 30 miles away. And then we'd always wanted to try this Nema's Pizza. So we thought we're just going to keep driving because it was at that point it was only like I don't know, it was about the left two. I guess it was about two when we left there. We decided to take a drive, and we ended up at Nema's with a couple stops along the way. We got there about 3:30, and then we had that pizza. We were getting tired in the pizza, or no, we had that pizza. She had the lasagna. I had the Thai sauce sour, so we had that food there. We were both kind of getting tired at that point, so we thought, well, maybe we'll just get a nut. We're here. We'll get a pizza to go. We'll go to the room. But then we decided at the last minute we're just going to keep driving. There was a place in Hollister, excuse me, Hollister, Missouri. I think it's called Old English Inn, and they have the Black Horse Pub, kind of an English style theme. So, anyways, we thought, well, my wife said, let's stay there because that'll be nice for you. You can, do some videos. It'll be a lot of fun for you. So, okay, let's do that. So, because she loves me, she always thinks of me. So, anyway, we're going to go there. And we couldn't park close to it because the streets were full. So, we had to park, about a block and a half away, I guess, or at least a block away, let's say. And we walked down there and we passed the salon, and there's some folks in there working, and we kind of wave. So we go down to the Black Horse, and then we go to the into the hotel part, and they don't have any rooms. And it's not that they're sold out. It's that they don't actually open till the following weekend with the hotel. So we're kind of bummed. So it's okay. So there's a lady there that noticed us walk by in the first place, and she walks out, and she was leaving, I guess, and she says, "Is the Black Horse full?" I said, "No, we were going to stay at the at the end, but they don't have rooms available yet." She says, "Oh, I thought they were open. That's something I should know." So did you know that the College of the Ozarks has a hospitality program? So we ended up staying there, and it was just what you're seeing behind me is pictures from that room we were in. It was just amazing. It's one of the it was just nice. We really want to get back there, and it was kind of what we needed at the time. And they had a beautiful old Bible. Look, well, I don't know if it was old, but it had this, leather bound cover. It looked old. And the next day, as we were eating breakfast, my wife opened it to a passage, and it was a Psalm of David, Psalm 31, and it just kind of spoke to everything we'd been going through. Um, the end of the week was at work was rough, so that passage kind of spoke to everything that we'd been going through, and we both kind of relaxed, and everything was peaceful. It was because of that room. And the thing of it is, we first walk in that room, and Seamus's nickname was Moose, and there's this like armoire, I guess, kind of thing. I know I got a picture of it here. I don't know when it's coming up, but it had a moose on it. And that's the first thing we noticed was the moose. And we thought, well, we were going to stay here, but we didn't. We are going to stay there, but we didn't. We found this place by accident. We just felt like, I know some of you aren't religious and you're going to think I'm crazy and you're going to, but it just felt like Seamus had been guiding us there all day. We've been going through a lot of turmoil, both my wife and I, about other things, not the two of us, but I mean, just things that we're both dealing with individually. Um, so just the trout farm Seamus would have loved. The smoked trout is just something he would have loved. The big rich Italian food he would have loved. He loved the small place, the smells. It was just gorgeous. And this place, the way it kind of had that lodge decor thing, it was just so beautiful. And then they have a little gift shop, and they make their own beef sticks, like the old Hickory Farms beef sticks. They had their own, and then jalapeno cheese. And every time we went someplace new, we'd always try to get one if they had a local one that they made there somewhere near there, something he'd always wanted. So we just kind of feel like he guided us there all day long. He kept saying, "No, keep going. You're going to get to the right place," and that's where we ended up. So I apologize to 4204 Main Street for going off track there while I was talking about the beer. But that's kind of what I do. I don't really do beer reviews. I'm just kind of having a conversation with you, and I hope y'all are staying with me. This is a good beer. Now that I've let this sit and warmed this attach, I am getting more out of it, to be honest. I'm getting a whole lot of citrus, but I'm getting like notes of coriander and kind of those white peppercorns that I talked about in the finish, but I'm feeling that more on the nose now. I'm getting more than a little tangerine going on. This is my second can of this. This is my second can of this. And my first one, I thought, well, it's a good IPA. I don't know if it feels like a West Coast, but now that I've really taken my time to pay attention and decipher it, yeah, it does feel like a West Coast IPA. I believe, in my opinion, it's every bit as good as the rest of them. Hey, I'm Turner Beer Whisperer. We'll talk to you later.